Good morning, and welcome to Everyday Mindfulness. My name is Bruce Wayne McClellan, and this is your daily guided meditation provided by the Mindful Leader. Please enjoy the following music performed live by Dana Gurney. Thank you, Dina. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Everyday Mindfulness. My name is Bruce Wayne McClellan, and this is your daily guided meditation brought to you by the Mindful Leader. Well, here we are in the month of July, and our theme for the month of July is personal mastery. And we have a quote from a real master, the real Renaissance man, Leonardo da Vinci. He says, "You will never have a greater or lesser dominion than over yourself. The height of a person's success is gauged by her self-mastery, the depth of her failure by her self-abandonment. And this law is the expression of eternal justice. She who cannot establish dominion over herself will have no dominion over others." To me, this is the essence of personal mastery and why anyone would want to have personal mastery, because if we have any interest in being a leader in the world, whether it's a leader of ourselves, which is where it all begins, that's really what personal mastery is. We're all potentially the leader of at least one person, right? Ourselves. And also the idea that that actually leads into mastery of others in the sense of leadership. And I was not the first person to have that thought. Leonardo da Vinci, who can argue with a genius of that level, right? In terms of personal mastery, it begins with mastery of ourselves and understanding how that inner mechanism works. So this is something for us to look at deeply and to reflect on, to contemplate, is how learning about personal mastery for ourselves and digging into personal mastery for the individual leads to the opportunity of leadership in the world. Let's begin with good posture. We'll put our feet flat on the floor, hands in the lap with the palms facing upward, sitting nice and tall. Head should feel as though it's being suspended from above. We're going to allow our hips to sink into the chair. We're going to raise our sternum to the sky, drop the shoulders, soften the jaw, and close the eyes. And I'm welcoming you to the present moment with 3 deeply satisfying breaths together. And I welcome you to the present moment. This is the only moment we have, and it certainly is the only moment we have for personal mastery. It all begins with mindfulness of the self, mindfulness in the moment. So let's anchor ourselves in this mindful moment, in the moment of now, here and now, with our mindful breath. Begin the mindful breath by gently breathing in through the nose, pausing about 3 or 4 seconds, and then releasing through the lips. And pausing once again. We'll continue this cycle of mindful breathing throughout today's meditation. Let's continue that mindful breath, and we're going to add a tiny mantra of the 3 P's of self-mastery: promise, potential, and practice. So we're going to breathe in the promise of who we may become. Pause in the realization of that potential, what I call absolute potential. And then breathing out the practice into the world. That's how we behave as we fulfill or realize our full potential as our authentic self. Let's try that again, gently in through the nose. Promise. Pausing in the potential and releasing the practice. Let's continue with this internal practice, synchronized with the mindful breath for a few more moments. Now, let's release that mindful breath and just breathe normally. We'll also let go of any thoughts, feelings, or pictures in our minds so that we may join together in the stillness and merge into the silence. Into the silence. And when you're ready, we'll take a nice deep breath and slowly open your eyes. Good morning, Bob and Peg from Sampson State Park, and Dina. Good morning. And I'd like to thank you for joining with us today. And a special thanks to Dina once again for the beautiful, inspiring music. And I'll leave you with this thought. I honor the best in who you are, and the best in who you may become. See you tomorrow.